Family. I'm bored. I'm sitting here and I'm working, and I figured I may as well try to get some watch time going, and we'll see who shows up. Two have already gone. There's only one left, so we'll see. I'm just here chilling. What you say there, big brother? I'm chilling, homie. I'm not gonna be talking about nothing. I'm just on here because I can, and I'm bored. Hey there, bottom of the top countdown. Yeah, for now. That's all right. We got your bail set. We ready. Cause you'll be back in there, and that's all right. We'll make sure your wife is good. Put some money on your commissary. Not that I know anything about that. But again, I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. I'm just on here trying to get some watch hours going. Trying to get some watch hours going. Trying to get some money. Working from home is an amazing thing. Hmm. Let's see. Try to think. Are you gonna do a get ready with me video? Um, doing a get ready with me video. I might do one. I have to schedule that strategically because I'm married, and my get ready routine is not just me. So I will do some sort of get ready with me routine. It won't be a hop up out the bed, turn my swag on. It won't be one of those, but it will it will be something along the lines of that. But thank you for your question. So I know most of you are going to be watching this as a rebroadcast, which is fine. Because what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to figure out, like, there's some people that I follow who do live streams. They do live streams, and when you're watching the live stream, I think it's a schedule. Damn, is it scheduled? I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but whenever the live stream is going, it's rolling the picture. It's like a video rolling people who are subscribed to their channel. I don't know how it works. I don't know how this Facebook. or this YouTube stuff works. I really don't. I just know how to upload a video. I know the basics. But I noticed that a lot of people, they have, like, people have the watch time, but not the subscribers. And that's where I am. But I'm on the opposite end of that. I have the subscribers, but the watch hours is what's crazy. And I understand that because, again, there are so many YouTube channels out there, and people that do long form content. If you don't already have a following, it's kind of, I think it's kind of hard to grasp the attention of people because there's so much more out there that people want to go and see what else is out there. So, like, if you don't grasp people's attention right off the bat, then, you lost them. You really have. And, so, but I said that because, like I said, I realized that I have the subscribers, but the watch time is not there. So that lets me know that they've either subscribed. Come on. That they've subscribed and maybe watched one or two videos, and that's that, and then they've moved on. And that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I don't expect every subscriber that I have to watch everything that I upload. It would be nice, but I have to be realistic about this whole YouTube thing because, again, there's so many other content creators out there. And I don't have a life that is vloggable. Like, I can't carry the camera around with me everywhere I go. Although I do find it interesting that people actually do that. People actually have that fit into their schedule. Like, it's like if it's a budget. Like, they budget out time to have the camera follow them. And I just think I don't know. I can't see myself doing it. And again, that's because I don't believe that my life is vloggable. I'm a wife, a mother. I work and I do YouTube. That's it. Come on. Dog wants to come up and say hello. This is Nina. She is a Chihuahua Poodle mix. Hello, puppy. So this is, okay, she's gone now. But, yeah, when people, like, they sit and they have the cameras follow them everywhere they go. I tried that when I first started my channel. I tried that, but it's irritating because you can't do your day-to-day things. I don't go to the grocery store often. I don't go shopping often. I don't do vloggable things, or that I think. But then I hear all these other content creators saying stuff like everything is content. And I'm like, is it really? Like, is it really? Some things you don't want to keep private? Like, I see people doing their shower routines and, huh? What? It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Although people make a killing off of it. Like, I can see making a video talking about the different products you use and stuff like that. But do you actually need to see a video of me in the shower showing you how to use soap, showing you how to use a washcloth? I mean, that's how I think of it. That's where my mind goes with it. Like, why is washing your ass a necessity for the camera? It's definitely a necessity. But why for the camera? But again, some people, their content is based on that. And that works for them. And I'm happy for them. That's great. Let me look at these toys. I am not like I said, I'm not a avid shopper. My children are adults, and I have a 4-year old grandson. But I get this little thing in the mail from Target. Okay, little circular because Christmas is coming, and I've done a video where, damn, this whole thing is toys, terrible. Where I talk about how the smart way to shop for Christmas, because before I was married, I was a single parent, 3 children, and my children's birthdays are right around the holidays. My daughter is late November. My both my sons are early January, so everything was right there. So what I did for shopping for their gifts was on the first day of school, which where I live in the Washington D.C. area, is usually around late August, like around August 20. It's always late August though. So what I would do is tell them on the first day of school, you have this entire week to get me a Christmas list. So they give me their Christmas list, and then I tell them, give me a list of 7 things. Okay, so once I get the list and everything, I share that list with family and friends. I'll then find out who is going to or who'll be able to get what. We'll already knock that off the list. So now, whatever I have left, each payday, I take one thing off the list. I purchase it and I take it off the list. Now, this is done in August. It starts in August. So by Thanksgiving, everything's done. And so then I get to sit back and watch all the crazy Walmart shopping stories and all these stories of people rushing into these stores and fighting over these gifts that their kids are only going to play with for the first 2 weeks, and then after the first of the year it'll be tossed to the back of the closet, but we break our back to get them. So I'm just looking at these little toys in here, and the toys are hella different than, of course, when I was growing up, and all these Barbie dolls. Girls still play with dolls. I didn't know that. Like, and I'm being for real. Girls still play with dolls. Look at these toys. Girls still play with stuff like this. That's awesome. I guess. I mean, I remember playing with stuff like that. Hell, up to even what, sixth grade. Sixth grade is what, 11, 12 years old? 10, 11, 12 years old? Yeah, this is more what I'm looking for girls to be playing with nowadays. This. Because girls are grown. Because girls are in grown folk business. Some boys are too, but we shouldn't have our kids in that business. Anyway, um I'm just looking through these toys and stuff. I want to compare the toys that I used to play with growing up to what they have now. Of course, everything is more electronic. Like, we were sized to get a Light Bright. Light Bright, you put that daggone light bulb in there on that black background, and then you put them little color pegs in it, and you make your pictures, and you thought you was an artist. I don't care what nobody say. You thought you was an artist. And with the Easy Bake Oven, bitch, I'm baking a cake. What is you doing today? You feel me? So they still sell Easy Bake Ovens. They're not nearly as popular because I guess cooking is not nearly as possible. It's nearly as popular, and I don't know. There, I get saddened a lot of times when I look at today's kids and today's technologies and stuff like that. We are such a what I call microwave society. We are so instant. We want everything right now. We don't want to work for anything. We want it to come to us right now. And that is hurting us. That is hurting us because no one wants to learn how to do anything. And the fact that you don't even have to learn how to do anything because computers do it all for you. You don't have to know how to add. Let me tell you something. If you're in the store and the power ever went out and the cash register is open, somebody's going to get cheated. Either the customer, or the store. Because I really don't think that you should be hired for a cashier position without knowing how to transaction you do transactional things with money. I really don't I mean, like I said, if a cash register ever shut down, somebody gonna be hurt. Somebody gonna be in trouble. It's gonna be some loss on somebody's end. But that's our society now. I mean, hell, in school they don't even teach you how to write in cursive. Hi there, Jay. They don't teach you how to write in cursive in school. That is a basic thing that I remember in elementary school or primary school, wherever you're watching this from. I remember wanting to learn how to write in cursive because I used to think it was so fancy to see my parents write in cursive. I just thought it was just so glorious and so fancy. And I couldn't wait to learn to write in cursive when I was in school. And now they don't even teach it. That's something you learn at home. Well, granted, though, that is something that you should learn at home. But like nowadays, the school curriculum is different. They have this mess, what's called new math. Nothing was wrong with the old math. I mean, I don't know. I used to be able to find it right. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, new math, new languages, new handwriting. You don't have to write in cursive. I remember now, like I said, my children are grown, but I remember getting them school supplies. My daughter just recently graduated a few years ago, and they didn't need. I said, "Do you need pencils?" She was like, "For what?" I said, "For math." No, we don't use pencils in math. Well, how do you erase things if you don't use? I don't know. We couldn't have in our math classes. We couldn't have pens because you can't erase pen. You had to write in pencil. But things are just changing so rapidly. And it's so scary to me because I kind of fear for my grandson. Oh, you are? You're going to graduate this year? That's awesome. Congratulations to you. I'm proud of you. I kind of fear for this generation coming up because things are changing drastically and they're changing so much so that the basic things that we used to take for granted, I guess, they're not learning. Like I said, um, cursive writing, a digital clock versus an analog clock. Excuse me. Like, could you look at a clock and be able to tell me what time it was? You know what I mean? Without it being digital, little things like that really make a difference. They they really do. I mean, I don't know. It seems minor, but these are things that are that are traditionally needed, you know. And like I said, I'm looking at all these toys. I remember Star Wars coming up. Dinosaurs. I remember dinosaurs, but more so like little trinkets, not necessarily Jurassic World because when I was growing up, Jurassic World was not there. But I don't know. I just look through these toys and I get a nostalgia that comes over me. And like I said, I'm comparing the toys of today against the toys of yesterday when I was growing up. I remember when Baby Alive first came out. And excuse me, I really wanted one really bad. And then I got one and, feeding and everything and having the diaper. And I used to think it was really weird that the baby you would feed the baby doll and then the food would pass through the baby, but of course the stuff would get stuck in there, so I would have to put water in and blow like I'm doing, mouth to mouth. I would have to put hot water into the baby doll's mouth and blow in order to force all of it out. It's crazy. But I don't know. I guess I'm really stoked that little girls still do play with doll babies. I mean, nurturing is a basic instinct of women. And some will say, well, dolls are only for girls. I I beg to differ with that. In my opinion, it's like saying learning to take care of a child is only a woman's responsibility. But society will look at it differently. Society will say that dolls are for girls and trucks are for boys, and that's the way it's always been forced, and that's the way it's always been pushed. And you do what you want to do in your household with your children. Please don't force anything on anyone else's child. But I'm really glad that they're playing with dolls and they're learning whatever they're learning. I don't know exactly what it is they are learning, but I remember racetracks. You know, the little electric ones. You put the track together and you squeeze the gun, and the car goes all around the track and all this other mess. I remember remote control cars, remote control trucks. A friend of ours, excuse me, growing up, was the first one that where I ever saw a remote control boat, and we thought it was so amazing. But then we were like, okay, it's winter time, it's Christmas. Where are you going to find water to let this boat float? So, I mean, other than your bathtub. So, what we did was we lived in an apartment complex, and a bunch of us, we went down to the pool, and he hopped the fence, and he broke he took a stick and he broke the ice. There was a sheet of ice over the pool. So he broke it in order to expose the water. And he put his remote control boat in there, and he was ready. He was revving it, and he was riding it in the water. And then literally it hit a piece of the ice and it sank. If that ain't some Titanic stuff for you. But anyway, that's what happened. But like I said, I didn't want nothing in this video. I just wanted to come on here, and then I started looking at these toys and everything and started going down memory lane. Hovercrafts, those are things that are new, clearly. Um, yeah, all these little figurines and rock tumblers and etch a sketch and stuff like that. Things like those were fun, but I don't know. Legos, I don't think will ever go out of style. Um, Many people have stepped on those little suckers, the little ones and the big ones. They are a doozy. But I they have Lego stores. Like if you go into like outlet malls, they have Lego stores, and I remember wanting to go into one and just see, when you go in, there are tables strategically placed around, and of course, you can go in there and you can build stuff, and and it's just I think it's fun. I think it's a way of there's a Lego store near me. Okay, see now there's one that's close to it's in the same state as me. I live in the state of Maryland. So it's not close to me. It's probably about an hour and a half away. But yeah, it was in an outlet mall, and we would go in there from time to time. Whenever we were in the mall, I would go past there, and there were huddles of kids strategically placed around the store, and they had building tables, and you would get in there and just start building your creation, and I always thought that that was awesome, but excuse me, I also thought that if you can come into the store and do it for free, why buy it? Why buy the product? You know? Um, but then I also understand letting people test the product. But I guess that's a double-edged sword. I'm not a business owner, so I really don't know, what all is entailed with that. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm just going over looking at these toys and just getting that nostalgia just going is just I really miss it. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Being I miss the crisp sound of opening gifts in the morning for Christmas and all this other stuff as a child. as a child because I remember that excitement, you know. I remember that anxiousness that night before of trying to go to sleep. You know, you want to go to sleep because you're waiting for Santa Claus to bring gifts if you were brought up knowing or believing in Santa Claus. I always knew it was my parents, but spoiler alert, it's your parents. But that anxiousness of going to sleep the night before and putting out milk and cookies and all this other stuff that you would see in movies and TV shows and stuff like that, and just remembering that, having those nostalgic memories, you know, from when you were a child doing stuff like that. I don't know. A lot of times I wish I was a kid again. I'm not gonna lie, and that's only because of the responsibility factor. I'm grateful for what I've accomplished so far. I'm grateful for how far I've come as an adult. But a lot of times I sit back and just wish I wish I had the innocence again and the non-responsibility of being a child, not having a care in the world. But then I realize I'm better off where I am. Things happen the way they happen because they were supposed to happen that way. And I'm grateful for what I have. Um, on this chat, I'm all over the place. So, but that's what I do when I get on here. I just get on here and just start talking, just start rambling away. Like I said, I am at work. I'm working, and so I'm going to be on, and I'll look up from time to time to see if anyone's saying anything or asking any questions. Other than that, I'm probably just going to let this sucker ride for a little bit because I'm in the midst of my 25 in 25, which is 25 videos in 25 days. I am on day number, I'm on day 21. Yeah, so November 4 will be my 25th video and my 25th consecutive day. Um, Again, I said this in the last video, I'll keep saying it. The reason why I'm doing it is because I want to challenge myself to see what my channel is lacking. I have subscribers. Um, Viewership is not really good, in my opinion. I do have people that watch the videos. I am grateful for that. I really am. But I'm trying to see, and again, I believe it's my content. I don't believe it's my consistency. Because within this 20 some days that I've been doing this already, 21 days that I've been doing this already, I've been consistent. I've been able to be consistent. So, in my opinion, it's the content and it's the fact that, again, there are hundreds, thousands of other content creators out there who are have better content or more charismatic, whatever the case may be. I have to find my way on this platform, and I'm not going to give up doing it. I'm trying different strategies, but I do know that after my 25 for 25, my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my shorts because I've been putting out shorts as well. I actually am the registered creator and owner of a hashtag Run Up My Shorts. So run up my shorts. Go on, find my shorts, run them up. That's all I need you to do is run them up. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I think I'm about to get off because I'm gonna get me something to eat, and I'll be back on later this evening. I'll wait for a few more people to, because right now it's like lunchtime. It's like 12:55. It's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I know people are either at school or at work, at lunch, doing their thing. So I'm gonna give it a little more time, and I'm gonna hop back on because I don't have a recorded video. My last recorded video, I believe, I'm doing a tasting, an unboxing and tasting of foreign candies. So it's called a munchie box. So I'm going to record that video, and I'm going to have that set to post on November 4, which is my 25th day. So I'm going to go out with a bang like that. And I hope to see you there. And I appreciate you selecting to holler at me live. Those of you who chimed in, I appreciate you. Those of you who are watching the rebroadcast, I appreciate you. My hair's growing. My locks are getting longer. Yay. Okay. Mwah. Love you so much. Bye.